Hello everyone. As many as you guys know, I went to Astoria for a day trip with my provider a week ago. I went because I haven't been to Astoria before and I wanted to escape to go to the beach. The last time I went to the beach was in March 2020, right before the shutdown. And I went with my provider, Sarah. We left at 9:15 a.m. and arrived back home at 5:45 p.m. I had a great day with Sarah. It was on the go, boom, 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 boom. We got so many things on our agenda and we got them all complete. I got some souvenirs. I'm going to show you them now. So the first thing I got was postcards. I love collecting postcards, so I got 5 postcards and I'm going to show you the view of the bridge that we drove across. That was a pretty good view. Then the Columbia River, Astoria, the bridge again, but from a different viewpoint, and the last one was this. And we actually went there to the very top of the column. And that is where I got my souvenirs. And that was such a fun trip. I never been to Astoria before, so I'm so glad that I went and I learned a lot of stuff. I love that I documented my videos on my channel that I already posted before this video, but it was so cool to document my journey and take pictures, and it was just a fun day. This is the same magnet that I got, but as the postcard. So I got a magnet and a postcard version, and then put this on my fridge for my magnet collection. And then this is my postcard. So same thing. And then I got the Astoria column, and this is one of the tourist places that people go to. And again, it was on a windy road up a hill, so we were allowed to go up the hill, but no one could go to the tower because of the virus. So maybe one day I'll go back and it'll be open and then we can make it to the top of the staircase. And it is 164 stairs. And then I also got a little keychain too of the place. I also got photos on my Facebook page too. And I got a awesome t-shirt. Yeah, so I got a t-shirt, I got 2 magnets, I got a keychain and 5 postcards. So I was set for my trip. I had a great day with Sarah again. We arrived and we went to Safeway to get lunch and Starbucks. We then drove across the Astoria Bridge to the Washington side, and that took 5 minutes. As you could tell from my video I posted, that took a 5-minute drive. Then we went across the bridge again to the Oregon side. We went to the state park, and that was Fort Stevens. We had a great time, as you could tell from my adventures there. We saw an abandoned ship. We saw a viewpoint. We saw, and we took some hikes, and we also got to drive on the beach for the first time, and that was a new experience too. People were allowed to drive on the beach there, and we actually did donuts in the sand too. So my provider said, yeah, it's safe, let's do donuts. And it's like, oh my gosh. So I posted that video on my Facebook page, but it was so cool. We actually got trapped in a hailstorm when we were at the military base at the state park, and it was $5 for the pass, and it was worth it. But it was hailing and windy and rainy and off and on for like 30 minutes at a time. So I had like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, just as like backup clothes in case I got soaked, but I was wearing leggings and a sweatshirt and a big rain puffy jacket. And then Sarah brought mittens for me. I was bundled up. We were both wearing masks in the car and outside, traveling to places, but it was like, ooh. I got to run on the beach, and that was fun. And we got to see a campsite at the state park and see a river there. Then we headed back to Astoria, and we went to the Column, and it was a $5 pass to go to the Column, and there was the gift shop that I got my souvenirs at. We went to the Goonies house that was filmed, and we just passed it. We didn't really get a good view of it, and then we left at 3:45 out of town, and we ate sandwiches from Safeway. I ate mine like when we were like arriving to the Column because I was like hungry, and then Sarah ate hers earlier. And it was a nice drive, and we saw 2 rainbows. It was so cool. We saw 2 rainbows, and the weather was manageable. It was cold and windy, but we were bundled. And it was really nice to travel with her, and it was my first time ever going to Astoria, and it was a good place. I would definitely want to go back there maybe next summer, 2021. But it took 2 hours to get there, and we drove on the Washington side, then we crossed the bridge, and then we continued on the Oregon side, and then on the way back, we went home on the Oregon side. So we got to do a big loop when we went there and back. And then we arrived home, and it was really dark out. We were driving for like an hour in the dark, but it was really cool to just see and explore a new place. And we walked 2.5 miles. We had a great time. We had some really good conversations and great learning milestones too when it came to what the history of Astoria was and seeing the town. It was just amazing. We didn't even stop. We would just go, 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 go. I was so happy. I was like jumping in puddles. I was running on the beach. It was a great time, but that was my recap. And as you can tell from my videos that I posted already on my channel, I had a great time too. So, just wanted to show you what I got and do a little review of my trip. And it was November 13th, and it was a Friday, and it was 2020, and I went with my provider, Sarah. And it was such a great trip. It was, with all the weather, and it was a 10 out of 10. It was such a fun trip. So, yeah, that's my video for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great day, everyone.